Okay. All right.
Andre, what's your favorite album that you ever executively?
Mary J. Blige's My Life.
The second one?
My Life.
My Life, yeah.
My most important single that I ever made was Groove Me.
Yeah.
Because Groove Me changed the form of R&B. My Life is probably the best expression of using music as a tool to express finding and wanting love.
A question. Moving slightly on from the Uptown years, you created Uptown Records. You then did you leave it, set it on, or I don't know what?
I got offered the presidency of Motown with a bigger staff and a lot more money, and I went to do that.
Okay. The Motown years, I mean, the stuff that you had coming out, some of the stuff that should have come out was incredible. I mean,
like Horace Brown,
Horace Brown was his
things We Do for Love. What was the record where he had the dances? Was it Things We Do for Love?
One for the Money?
One for the Money.
Yeah.
Which is, to me, hold on. One for the Money. Horace Brown was One for the Money with the blueprint to modern video. The way those dancers dance, that's all I see to this day.
It's a great song.
The choreography style of dances behind artists. To me, Horace Brown was the best exhibition of that.
So, what does the future hold for Mr. Harrell?
I think I'm going to get back in music.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you still working with Puff? So you were working with Puff for a bit, and
I'm working with, I consult Puff on different projects, but I executive produce Robin Thicke. I'm going to executive produce his next album. We're going to the studio next week, as a matter of fact.
Okay. So New America, I know New America was a label.
Yes.
I've noticed there's also a marketing company involved with that as well. Is New America going to continue as a label, or is there going to be a new label, you know, putting out music?
I don't know what I'm going to call it, but I'm going to be putting out music. Like, each thing that I do, I try to mark the time. Like, when I said New America, it was the idea of people doing individuality, like a white guy singing soul, a black guy doing rock.
When I get you
I like when I think of what is missing, what needs a name, I try to create that name and funnel artists through that. And everything has a time. Like New Jack Swing had a time from 1980 to 1992 where we needed to define ourselves in a certain way, and that was the proper definement, because the sense of the success it had. When I say success, I don't mean just selling records. The success that I'm fortunate enough to have is I see the effect walking down the street. I see people who look like my artists.
Right.
Haircuts like Mary J. Blige, bubble coats like Mary J. Blige, jeans and boots and hoods like Puff or Jode. I see them looking exactly like the lifestyle that these artists are emulating and creating. So I really know the universal effect of artistry imitating life and life imitating art.
Right, right.
Sorry, something for the fans of some of the stuff that you almost came out with. Like you had the Key West project, which was meant to come out, the first Anthony Hamilton album, which is incredible. What happened? All of that stuff.
Well, the first Anthony Hamilton record, the reason it didn't get to come out is because I went to be president of Motown, and they wouldn't let me buy it. I tried to buy it. I tried to bring Anthony with me. They wouldn't let me have it. And so without me, it didn't seem as if they understood how to market and vision, because Heavy D took over Uptown.
Yeah. And the Key West album?
The Key West album, it was internal problems with the group between Kyle and the manager of, who he managed? Dominic Trinidad, but he later on went to manage D'Angelo. It was too much internal fighting. Like, it was one thing to get the record, but then trying to get the group on the road. Sometimes groups self-destruct before you can get them out.
There's also someone I know who wants to know about Nesto Velasquez. Is that a name that rings a bell?
Nesto Velasquez.
That's all right. Thank you.
Like, I wanted to extend the New Jack Swing or the hip-hop soul to the Spanish market, and I thought Nesto Velasquez was going to be that, but it wasn't accepted the way I wanted it to be accepted. So we did one record and then we didn't do another.